Baptist and Tom Kendra live as we bring you the second half of play. The Gladiators offense for Traverse City St. Francis took the opening drive down the field for a touchdown. The Crusaders defense scores a touchdown late, a 68-yard interception return by Kari Campbell. And that's where we stand right now, 7-7. And the Crusaders get the ball to start the second half. And Tom, it would be really good to establish some rhythm in this offense right now.
Yeah, in the first half, St. Francis was the team that took control early and sort of set the tone of the game, and it was only later that MCC caught up to that intensity. We'll see if we're able to do it right out of the chute here in the second half.
Crusaders with 3 fumbles in the first half. They lost 2 of those. It's a little chilly, but really the temperature isn't too bad up here. And it is a beautiful, clear evening, about half a moon or a quarter moon visiting us. It is 7-7. The Crusaders in the east end zone, going east to west, left to right across your radio dial. And here comes the kick, and it is just going to scoot out of bounds on the right side of that pylon for us Crusader fans. And we'll get good starting field position at the 35-yard line.
One thing I wanted to make note of for the Catholic Central fans listening at home, they might find this interesting. Shane Bulla, Max Bulla's dad, and Riley, who are at Michigan State, and Byron Bulla, he's one of the assistant coaches here for St. Francis, and I see him down there on the sidelines. I kind of wondered if he was going to be here today with his older 2 boys playing for Michigan State in that big game against Michigan, but he's here, and he's a key part of the coaching staff here for St. Francis.
Here come the Crusaders. Campbell in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Lewandowski coming down the left-hand side, and he gets stuffed in a hurry after a gain of about 1.5 yards. Bring up second down and 8 for the Crusaders here starting the second half. Ball up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it's been a war in the trenches. I mean, it is a really good line play on both sides, and yards are hard to come by. And, you know, you got to say some of these turnovers are a result of some of that hard hitting we're seeing.
Blake Sanford and Phil Mesker split wide to the right. Campbell's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep this one himself. He's up across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Good run there by Zach Campbell. And that's, as far as I can remember, his first run of the game.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of not letting him get going. And Byron Bulla that time from his outside linebacker spot made a key stop, because if he would have got by Bulla, he looks like he would have had some major running room on that play.
3rd down and 4 coming up for the Crusaders here on the opening drive of the second half, tied up 7-7 with Traverse City St. Francis. Campbell in the shotgun. He's got Lewandowski right next to him, fakes the handoff, and they're all over Campbell in the backfield as he's going to get knocked down for a loss of 1 yard. Bring up 4th down. The Crusaders will send their punt team out on the field. Not a great start offensively for MCC.
No, nobody was fooled there by that. He faked the handoff there to Lewandowski and kept it himself, but nobody was fooled for St. Francis. They were all over him before he could even get started with his run.
Zach Campbell, 12 yards off the line of scrimmage. He is the punter for MCC. And here comes a big kick, and that is going to be, no, they're going to let that one roll. It's going to stop right at the 24-yard line, and that's where the Crusaders will down it, and that's where the Gladiators will take over. Now, Tom, one thing I want to ask you is we haven't seen a ton of the T formation out of MCC yet. Are you surprised that they've been going with a couple receivers split wide almost all their offensive possessions so far?
Well, yeah, I don't think we're really comfortable in that we can just line up in the regular formation and pound it down this Gladiator team. I think we know we need to give them some different looks in order to try to, catch them off guard and move the ball.
Here comes the big man, Jake Curry, on the first handoff for the Gladiators, and he just moves a pile 6 yards across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 7 on that run. Be 2nd down and 3 for St. Francis.
Yeah, the big 285-pounder, he just lumbers. The key to him is you can't let him get started, because if he starts running downhill, he's going to get 6 or 7 yards just before you can get him down. You have to get him before he gets started.
Here there's a handoff to Bulla. He's across the 35. He's going to have a first down up just across the 35-yard line, but that's a yard more than they needed. So 1st down and 10 for the Gladiators. 9:33 left to go here in the third quarter. tied up 7-7 between Traverse City St. Francis and Muskegon Catholic. Quick snap, Bulla with the handoff, and he is up to the 39-yard line, a gain of 3 on first down.
It looks like St. Francis is committing themselves to the run. You know, obviously when you pass, bad things can happen, as we saw in the first half. It looks like to me that they went into halftime and said, hey, we're going to try to line up and pound the ball at this Crusader team, and now it's going to be up to MCC to dig in and stop that.
Crusaders checking in a couple fresh defensive linemen. 9 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. It is 2nd down and 6 for Traverse City St. Francis. Austin Curry under center. And the handoff's going to go to Bulla off the right-hand side. He's got a big hole. He's across the 45. He's got another first down up to the 48-yard line. Good run there. Give him 10 yards and a first down for the Gladiators.
We're seeing St. Francis, their tendency, it looks like they're starting to run to that right side of the line. Jacob Tenbush, Tom Brady, Nick Boudet over there on the right side, and they seem to be having some success.
It is 1st and 10, just short of midfield for the Gladiators. Austin Curry under center. He's got Jake Curry, Brian Bulla, and Adam Armour, and the handoff's going to come to Armour this side, going down the left-hand side. He makes a cut back up the middle, across midfield, and down to the MCC 45. 7 yards on first down, and the Gladiators are getting yardage in chunks right now.
Yeah, you see Mike Rebecki, the MCC defensive coordinator, moving up, trying to get his guys to stop these plays before they get started.
Give it to the big man Curry, and he's going to be very close to a first down as he is across the 42, close to the 41, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. They're going to take a look. They're going to let the referee take a look. And we'll see, and he says it is a first down for the Gladiators, so Traverse City St. Francis moving the ball right now. 1st and 10 inside MCC territory. Austin Curry is going to come to the sideline and get a fresh play from Coach Vaughn, and they'll huddle up.
I tell you what, Matt, you mentioned earlier that the MHSAA is probably waiting for the outcome of this game to do a lot of their planning. I'm sure there's a lot of Division 7 coaches in the state that are rooting for MCC right now because I don't think any of these teams on the top 10 here want any part of this St. Francis team.
Curry under center. He sends a man in motion, and St. Francis didn't like what they saw. Coach Vaughn didn't, at least. He calls a timeout. So we will take a quick timeout as well. 7-7 is the score. 7:33 left to go here in the third quarter from Thurlby Field. We'll be back with more here on Country 93.1.